All right, welcome everybody to Rock Hard Music. I am Rob, your host, and it's time. I was able to find the entire 10,000 Volts album on YouTube. I'm not buying this thing, like I said, until I heard something better than I've said. What I thought of the first three, so it was going to take more than that to make me want to buy it. But I did spend the last hour going over this and taking notes. I figure the best way to do this is to give you a little sample of each song, get my wrist slapped for copyright and all that stuff, and then show you my notes and thoughts. So here we go. I really shouldn't even do a few of these songs because I've been there, done that with other video reviews, but just a refresher or people who haven't heard any of it, here's 10,000 Volts, the title track and track number 1 on the album. I never really noticed how much, and it's in a note for one of the songs on here, how much Ace over enunciates shit. Or just sounds goofy, like when he says me. It's just, let's get to my notes. Okay, so I gave this an overall grade of a 2, and that is a grade from 1 to 5. The pros, I said it has a decent riff throughout the song, which it does. The solo's good. The vocals are boring without change, and what I mean by that is I'm getting trouble, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there's no fluctuation difference. There's no, I don't know how to describe what I'm saying. It's like he's reading a fucking cue card with no emotion whatsoever. It never changes. And the one voice on the chorus thing, right? A lot of bands do this, for the most part, with some exceptions on some songs, but you'll see Rob Halford, you'll see Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, there's a handful of others that Alice Cooper, for the most part, refuse to use the rest of the band on the chorus vocally. So instead of it being a gang chorus with, multiple, voices and harmony, it's just the lead singer singing lead on the verse and the chorus. I've never been a fan of that because it really doesn't make a distinction from the verse to the chorus. And it always sounds better to me to have multiple voices harmonizing with each other. But that was a big problem for me on this song because Ace doesn't have that kind of voice that can carry a chorus himself. So moving on to the next song, we're going to do Walking on the Moon. God help us all.
You
Okay. So you all know what I think of this song already. Uh this one I had no pros. Not one. Terrible grunge intro and riff, and I don't know shit about the grunge bands. I hated them all. They all sounded the same. But that, I swear to God, that intro riff is ripped off from one of those Stone Temple Pilots or Pearl Jams or something. Unlistenable vocals. That's the verse and the chorus. It's just whiny, and like I said, mind numbing. It's just you walking on you. That K, I got that written down. It sounds like a drunk guy. Overall, the solo, I'm not even going to go to it. You've all heard it by now. If not, go look at the video on YouTube. Very boring and amateur solo. This one gets a 1. It would have gotten a 0, but to be fair, the grading system is 1 through 5. This pained me to have to listen to it again to make notes on it, and it pained me just to have to play a few seconds for you now. Okay, now we're going to move on to a song called Cosmic Heart. You guys see or hear something familiar here? Now let's listen to that intro again. It's a very cool intro, but that is clearly, whether consciously or subconsciously, fucking tapping back into She, right? Absolutely.
Life to the max, met the kings and queens, but it never changed me. I've seen the good and the bad, and the strangest of things. Sometimes I lost my way, but never gave up my faith, 'cause life is too short. Saying I've got a cosmic heart, it can't be torn apart. No one can read my mind, I can't be hypnotized. I've got a cosmic heart, my blood will flow faster than mere mortals, and I can't be controlled.
All right, so let's jump over to my notes for Cosmic Heart. I got on there. It is a cool intro and riff as it is borrowed. It is cool. The chorus is good because you'll notice, and I'll play more of this song, pay attention, he's finally using the group chorus, right? You can hear other voices, which makes it sound so full and so much less Ace. Excuse me. It's got a good guitar solo. I do have that it has flat and monotone vocals on the verse. I'd like to say that's just the way Ace sounds, but if you go listen to Talk to Me, Two Sides of the Coin, even Trouble Walking, he doesn't have to, I mean, he's got no range. I mean, he's not a lead singer, but he does bring energy here and there when he needs to, instead of just plodding along. I mean, never lifts up a note. I mean, nothing. I mean, it's just that held this back. I gave this song a 3 mostly because of his vocals on the verse. Not that the verse structure is bad. It's just his voice and the delivery. But I want you to hear a little bit more of this. Go back to the chorus and stuff. So.
And sing the rising sun. I've loved so many things. It wasn't always fun. Flying high in the sky, ignoring warning signs. Then I woke up one day and my soul wasn't mine. 'Cause life is too short. Now hear what I'm saying. I've got a cosmic heart. It can't be torn apart.
You hear them higher voices in the background. That helps. Someone with such a monotone voice like Ace, he needs that help on a chorus to bring it some life.
No one can read my mind. I can't be hypnotized. I've got a cosmic heart. My blood will flow faster than immortals, and I can't be controlled.
This is pretty cool. You kind of just see him holding the Gibson up to the amp for the feedback. So there you go. Not a bad song. I gave that a 3. And it would have been better had his voice had some kind of fluctuation on the chorus, right? Okay, so, oh, Jesus Christ. So we're going back to Cherry Medicine. It's a decent intro, and the more I listen to it, the more I hear the song Stronger by Billy Squier off the Here album. I highly doubt he copied this from Billy Squier, but it's an uncanny, familiar sounding riff with the drum beat the way it is.
When you came into my life that day, you really stole my heart. And I knew right then and there, you'd always take my breath away. I never thought I'd find that special one. You're always on my mind. I knew I had to change my ways for sure, to keep you by my side. You're captivating, so fascinating. I love your cherry medicine. You heal my every need and song. You got
You know, he could be saying, I love you, Daniel, son. The way he enunciates and pronounces shit.
me cherry medicine. You make me feel better when you're in your black leather.
All right, you've heard Cherry Medicine. If you haven't, go check out the video. So, decent riff. Cool intro and riff with a decent melody on the chorus. I mean, it is. As cheesy as the fucking lyrics are, it is a catchy melody on the chorus. But like I said, in my original review of this song, and it hasn't changed, it's just a terrible, slow, plodding verse. Horrible vocals on the verse. I mean, Ace can be decent, but he's just fucking terrible more than not anymore. And again, I'm not a lyric guy. I get blasted sometimes on my reactions for other channels where I'm like, well, hey, songs, in Spanish, I don't know what they're saying, but hey, it's a great song. And then I'll get my ass ripped 3 ways a fucking Sunday that I am cheating the artist by not understanding and learning what the song means, and go fuck yourself. but things do stand out about lyrics. And this is, like I got on here, it's like a fucking nursery rhyme. It's just cheesy. Even if you're trying not to pay attention to the words, he over enunciates, and it's so slow and fucking obvious that you can't help but hear what he's saying. And it just makes me shake my head every fucking time I have to suffer through this song. Cherry Medicine gets a fucking 1. Another one that would have been 0 if the scale allowed for it. Now we're going to go to Back in My Arms Again. And just by the the title of the song, I was praying that Ace Frehley was not going to try to do a ballad. All right. I don't understand even the biggest Aces fan. How can you enjoy time slowly? I just don't understand how his fucking vocal styling, not even the tone of his voice, just the way he sings and talks is beyond goddamn annoying. But anyway, it's a cool fucking, acoustic riff anyway.
Really taking its toll. Anyone can see that I have never been so lonely. And all the years gone by will never hide the lines. Does it show on me? I can't forget the things you said, and nothing takes away my memories. I loved you then, I love you now. I'm always dreaming of the day I hear you say you're coming back into my arms again, for everyone to see. Looking at you and looking at me, can this really be?
Can you see how he fucking ruins it? Do me a favor. I just thought of this now as I was listening to that song. With his, this is going to make Paul and Gene look like imbeciles or idiots or whatever. This could have been a very good song had anybody else sang it. The chorus sounds very good, but his ridiculous enunciation and pronunciations just make him sound like a moron. I just don't know how else to say it. So imagine every one of these songs except picture Todd Howarth singing it, right? That would be a great album. I digress. I'm not even going to give you more of that song. Let's go to the review. Decent riff with the acoustic guitar, decent chorus, terrible vocals on the verses, and the solo is all over the place and does not fit. I'm going to play that solo and let me know what you guys think, because it starts out kind of cool and then it just kind of fucking goes off the rails.
Took my breath away. Then I called out your name to see, and I realized that thinking of you brought you back to me. I've always felt we'd meet again. It's funny how fate lends a helping
You see how that beautiful melody just took a fucking left turn right off the fucking rails? What the hell was that? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Okay. So, what do we got here? Yeah, I did that one. Okay. So, we're going to move on to Fighting for Life. All right, hold on to your hats, people. I gave this song a 5. Very cool intro. Verse well done with fluctuation. Very good chorus, you notice, backing singers. It's the first song on this album where his voice does not hurt the song. In other words, it doesn't take away from what could have been a decent song. It actually fits the song. It's got a good solo. Why did I get cut off here? Something happened to me on here. My apologies. I hate PDFs. Anyway, so you get the idea. I had nothing negative to say about this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit more for you. Classic Ace there. Just grooves, man. It just moves. The solo is classic Ace Frehley. That's the hard times type Ace Frehley voice where he's got some emotion and he's got some fluctuation. It's a great chorus. It's catchy. The guitar through the whole thing. The riff is cool. I gave this one a 5. All right. So we're going to move on now to Blinded.
Cause we're blinded by science. And we're blinded.
She blinded me with science. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
By fear.
All right. This is another one I really liked. This one I gave a 4. Cool intro and chorus and riff. Good pre-chorus. I love a good pre-chorus. Good chorus. Very good harmonies on the chorus. Again, backing singers makes all the difference. It's a current theme for what I choose to say is listenable and not on this album. Just my opinion. But when you got a voice that's not the strongest like Frehley, not the most range, not the most fluctuation, it really helps to have background singers. Cool pre-solo and awesome solo. Now, I'm going to play the rest of this song for you because it's necessary to understand why I'm saying what I'm saying, but the pre-solo, the awesome solo. However, what dropped this from a 5, Call Me Petty, is the absolute cheesy, stupid, ridiculous line at the end. So let's see what you think.
Better watch your back, 'cause there's cameras everywhere. We gotta face the facts. We're the victims in the web of despair, and we don't know which way to go, or even who to trust. Technology with no empathy, we're about to lose control, 'cause we're blinded by science, and we're blinded by fear. When all is said and done, it's like a loaded gun or digital tug of war, 'cause we're blinded by it all. And we don't know which way to go, or even who to trust. Technology with no empathy, we're about to lose control. We're about to lose control, 'cause we're blinded by science, and we're blinded by fear. When all is said and done, it's like a loaded gun or digital tug of war, 'cause we're blinded by it all. Zeros and ones rule the world. Zeros and ones got us by the balls.
Now, why? Zeros and ones got me by the balls. I mean, come on, man. Can you just be normal? And that's not the balls thing. It's the zeros and ones. Okay, whatever. I get what the song's about, but that just makes it too over the top, computery technology, Ace zeros and ones being chanted out like that. Whatever. Call Me Petty. Whatever. It was enough to make me go like this to. But good song. Good song. Oh boy. Now we get to a song called Constantly Cute. And you would think that there's no way the song can be as stupid as the title. And you would be wrong. Here we go.
Girl, you stop traffic, all the I think you're an angel. You're charming allure. You're like the girl next door. Your magic ensues all the others. You're constantly cute. You look like a dream. All guys in pursuit. There's nowhere to run. You're constantly cute. Always making the scene. You look absolute. 'Cause you're constantly cute.
Excuse me. Now, let's get to the review first. Decent intro. That's all I gave it. That's it. By the way, Fighting for Life, I gave no cons to. I don't know if I said that or not. Anyway, so this has got a decent intro. That's it. You got a 1 overall. Back to cheesy lyrics, terrible vocals on the verse, horrible chorus all around. I almost literally couldn't finish this fucking song as I was trying to fucking write my notes. I'm still listening, and the lyrics are still cringe. And the solo is mediocre. Now, this is another one of the songs that the lyrics are so obviously corny and ridiculous that it ruins any chance I have of enjoying it. I mean, because the chorus sounds like it has potential, but it's like I'm listening to a song about teeny boppers in the 50s. It's just fucking cringeworthy, cheesy, horrific. So that's where I stand on that. Then we're going to go to Life of a Stranger. Somebody put a fucking thing in here. Hang on. All right. Okay. So I gave this one a 1 as well as Constantly Cute. It was a good intro, right? It was nice and bluesy, kind of smoky bars, nice and melodic. It has some cool lead fills that go between the choruses and the verses. But again, very boring and plotting verses and choruses. I'll go back so you can see this. I got what the fuck repetition lines because it's, why would you try to portray an echo by not using an echo and just doing it yourself? It sounds ludicrous. You'll see what I'm talking about. Whether you agree or not, it's beside the point. And I got on here, it's the first song in history that I hate the usage of the whoa, oh, oh, ohs, right? Usually love that. Why? Because it's the gang chorus. It's angelic sound. It's a strong, melodic fill vocally. And I got on here, the ending sounds like a quick fade of an unfinished demo song. Now, I'm not talking about fading out. It's like you're listening and all of a sudden it just fucking fades out and ends for no goddamn reason, like an unfinished demo you'd hear. And I got, where's the solo? Now I went back, the first time I listened to it all the way through, and the second time I thought, wait, where's the fucking solo? So I just went back and, picked parts of the song trying to find a solo. I couldn't find one. Now there is lead fills throughout the whole thing, but I didn't find an actual solo. Not that that's not a big deal, but it just like, what? You're Ace Frehley. Where the fuck is your solo? So let's get to some of the other stuff that I had in here, like the repetition lines and the brutal whoa-ohs.
Where did you come from? How did you know I was alone? That I never stood a chance to f me here for dead. Why did you do hard? And you don't even know me. You saved my dream. You heard me scream. Whoa, my lost soul was saved by a stranger. You saved my life. You saved my life. Save my life, save my life, save my heart, save my heart. And you don't even know me. Save my soul, save my soul, save my dream, save my dream, save my life. You saved my heart, and you don't even know me. You saved my dream. You heard me scream. Whoa, my lost soul was saved by a stranger. You saved my life. You saved my life.
Is it just me, or are you waiting for a solo there or something? I don't know. Did not like it. It got a 1. Now we go to Up in the Sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the spaceman.
Escaping the future, forgetting the past. The weather keeps changing, it's changing so fast. I can't imagine how things unfold. Now each and every day, I think we're losing control. Oh yeah, we're losing control. Now listen, they're up in the sky. Girl, I know what I saw. You can't trust the news, can't trust the law. Was it fact or fiction, baby? I can't deny. Are we alone? Just screw it. Think I'll just say goodnight.
Okay, so to the notes. Awesome intro and groove. More cool leads between the chorus and the verse. I love when that happens. Decent solo and the chorus is okay. I have this rated 3 due to bad verses that are very boring and forgettable. So again, not terrible, just not something to write home about. And now we're going to get to the final track, which is the instrumental track. And full disclosure, if you don't know by listening to this channel, I'm not an instrumental guy. I don't care if it's Michael Badio. I don't care if it's, Satriani, Steve Vai. Pick your instrumentalist. Eric Johnson just bores me to tears, even if it's, a good sound. Music without words, even if you don't understand the words, to me is just background noise. It's not something I'm going to crank up and listen to on purpose. I did like Fractured, but not enough to ever put it on a mix, right? Have you ever done that? Have you ever had a mix of Kiss songs or whatever artist and put a fucking instrumental on there? Maybe you have. I don't know. But here, I'll give you a sample. Okay, so Sample the Stratosphere. It's a good listen, but it does nothing for me. It's not what I'm looking for in music. So, like I said, I gave it a 3. No disrespect to Ace. This is not a knock on the song or his playing or anything. It's just more or less reflective on my opinion of how worthless instrumentals are. Nice sound on the acoustic. It does have a fractured sounding lead on it, as you heard. They do a nice tempo switch, which I kind of gave you a sample of. Kind of picks up the pace and then goes back down. But overall, with no real sense of purpose, which is not uncommon for instrumentals, boring. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, you could be the greatest guitar player in the world. It just bores me. That's why I never understood people who listen to, composers, Mozart and Beethoven. Yeah, it's impressive, but at the end of the day, what the hell am I listening to? It's just whatever. That's just me. That's my own fucking hang up. So, overall thoughts. Ace should not be a lead singer. Ace, like many singers, should always use backup singers on the chorus. It makes it fuller and with a clear distinction from the verse, as I mentioned. Ace over enunciates way too often, and it's way too noticeable. I mean, there's countless examples, and I don't remember it being that obvious in his Kiss days, but overall, the album's weak. I really think it is weak. A couple of bright spots that come to mind were Fighting for Your Life and Blinded, which I gave respectively 5 and 4. And like I said, you take those away, well, let me finish that thought. I don't think as good as some of these songs are, the 2 I mentioned in specific, they're going to be even close to that live, if they even play them live, just because so much of these 2 songs depend on that strong chorus with the backup singers. Yeah, I got that. Okay, and then overall grade for the album's a 3, and it would have been a 2. Probably, I mean, not a 1, but it'd probably been a 2 if it wouldn't be for the 2 songs that I mentioned, bringing it up. So, basically, for me, as horrible as Monster was, Gene and Paul don't need to be losing any sleep like Ace thinks they are. This is not making them look bad at all. This song would have been 10 times better with Todd Howarth, at least carrying half the load. or somebody else, with a lead singer voice. Yeah, what do you say? I mean, it's not the worst thing I've heard. Some of the songs are, but like I said, I really like Fighting for Life and Blinded so much that it brought it up a notch in the grade. I mean, that's saying something, right? So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on it, a little sample on it if you haven't heard it. I feel like there was something else I wanted to mention in closing on this. Yeah, I don't know. I fucking spaced it out if there was. So anyway, there you go. My thoughts, my review on the entire 10,000 Volts album. And until next time, thanks for watching.